because this is where the 50-inch trail was.
Right. So yeah. So this
where those big oaks were, the huge that we walked up on. I thought it was out here, but like I said, they weren't producing anything.
Right, and it could. So where are we at right now?
That dot.
That blue dot.
Yep. And this
okay.
is. And this goes up the hill somewhere. Like,
right. So basically, we're just going to kind of follow this 50-inch trail, and then we cut off of it. We're not even going to be on it that long, and then it goes. And that, it's hard to look at in this map because of the tree cover. So if I'll show you on mine, looking at the Google map, it gives you a different version. So basically we're right there, and where I want to go to is like right here. Oh, look, it shows pictures of whatever, but I don't believe it. But right, so I said it's not even a quarter mile to right here. And then this, I'm holding the camera and trying to hold my phone at the same time. So this connects.
I know how to look at our ugly mugs.
So this, see how this wraps around here?
Right.
And then it goes up a hill, and that's where I'm hunting. That's where I was hunting last year.
Why does it say Mike's Bush?
Because it does.
Not like the beer.
What does it say right there? Sperm head.
Are we allowed to? Oh!
Because if you look at this, see, doesn't that look like a big sperm head with a tail?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So anyways, like I said, where I'd like to go is, you know, kind of configuring where we're here.
So we're going up the tail.
No, we're actually the tail is how I would get to where I was at before.
That's where we were going. You were going up the tail.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's sometimes not the easiest thing to see the sperm head. Okay, there it is. So it's kind of hard to see, but there's a trail that goes around with all the bull crapple. But it goes. This is like a roundabout, and I walked that last year, and it was pretty decent. I thought about putting a tree stand like here or here. And then I saw this area right here, which was like super nice. Really good spot to hunt. And it's, I mean, from where we're at right here, it is. So that's basically to go to right there, it's like a quarter of a mile. And I figure that's, as it is now, coming from where I was coming at from before, even coming off of the road and going out where I was sitting in that open clearing, that was still a quarter mile. And I'm like, what's the difference? If we can get me and Jer Bear to here, then we can walk in from here.
May have to come in here with a weed whacker.
So, weed whacker.
A weed whipper.
All right, well, I'm going to grab my backpack and we'll go take a little
snag it. Just snag
licky poo. So basically it comes down to the old saying, if nuts and butts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a wonderful Christmas, isn't that it?
Oh, Christmas time, Christmas time.
But just because we think this looks...
Hear about your Christmas shit till Halloween's. Zip it. Halloween. And I do love Thanksgiving, you can tell. So, got time for that nonsense.
But, you know, we may think this is a good spot, but like we said, do the deer think it's a good spot? And then...
Laughing.
Yeah.
They're laughing at us.
And then our conundrum is always, how do we get in and out of here without getting lost? I mean, I found it, today, but that's during the day. And can I find my way out during the day? Yeah. But if I'm going to come in here at dawn or dusk...
You know what we're going to have to do? It's literally come in here with a weed whacker and go like this.
Yeah.
And then put up a bright eye and go like this and put up a bright eye.
And that's what, we would have to mark the trail. And then when you mark the trail, next thing you know, everybody and their cousin's there. Because they watch our show and they want to come and get our autograph.
You get to where you're at and there's a union meeting going on. Somebody's got up a swap meet set up.
So we are seeing some light oaks on the ground, like acorns.
Acorns.
But we
Not
look
yellow,
up in the
regular.
Look up in the tree, and I can't, over at Jer Bear's place. The trick is you look at this now, it's going to look completely different come October 1st.
Beautiful. All the colors.
But we should be able to follow this through here, get to this clearing, and then I get to that little, I think we go up and around, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, just a little diggity job. Oh, Swiffer spice.
Nice spot here.
So open.
You could even go back there and set up a tree stand back in that corner, but it looks to me like they're coming right through here.
Hide on the other side of the stern, set your claymores out. Like here.
That would be a nice spot for a pop-up just on the other side. Shooting right to this trail. You gotta deal with the brappers. So what did we learn from our pre-season scouting? Deer can be anywhere.
There's not as many acorns down as we thought there would be. We were hoping there would be.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the big thing.
But I don't think they're ready to drop yet. We're still into August.
My eyes ain't so good at looking
Yeah.
100 feet up a tree either.
Yeah, that was tough.
My neck is like, no, I'm not going any further back. That's it. Go see a doctor. Get rid of some of them hot dogs you call a neck before you want to be looking up into a tree.
Here comes a few SUVers. Quite a few. What is it? Got some brappers coming down the road.
Burp, 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 burp.
Well, what are you gonna do, you know? Those guys look like they're not real off-roaders. Maybe so.
Out for a joyride?
Yeah,
That's cool. Groovy.
probably doing what we're doing, driving around scouting for deer.
No, you take the long way or the short way?
I was
Oh,
wondering
it's
the same
7:30.
thing. Yeah.
I don't want any chops to get
Let's
busted.
go down. Let's go down the power lines. Seems to be, even though it seems longer, I think it's a little bit quicker than taking the big roundabout. Well, we got a good field of view. Maybe we'll see some critters out there hopping around, hippity hopping.
It's always a good thing. You guys came through this though, right?
We didn't go this far.
Oh.
Nope. Well, we got about.
Take a peek at the water level.
Yeah. Let's see what the pond is doing.
Nah, it's not looking too good.
I would think that that thing would be loaded with water, as much rain as we have had, but apparently, whoa, he just hippie high. There ain't no water in there. Deer run's going through there.
Yep. I told you they were crashing through. I could hear them splashing through it last year. But they're all going
to the private land.
go get the big drink.
Yeah, probably cleaner than the swamp muck.
But that'll probably be filled up. I'm sure the rains will come. The moisture will gather.
Time to head back to the homestead.
Little tuner saddle.
Yeah. Done